Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. Well, welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you will love this vibe. And everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This will be past, present, or future. You or someone around you. So take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. If you like a personal read, check out the description below, and I'll be happy to assist you with doing so. Remember that tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule. And it is a good idea to keep an empty cup when you are on this channel and you really want to see what's up. Oh, excuse me. Yarn it. 1 second, collector. That must be a synchronicity with the yarning going on. Maybe someone is feeling tired. Maybe someone is feeling fed up. Okay. Maybe someone is feeling like they need a release. Okay. We're going to do a 3-deck kipper read today. All are welcome on this channel, and all contributions are highly appreciated. Be sure to tell a family, friend, or foe, or to come on over and subscribe to the channel so that they can be privy to these spiritual notifications. Okay? What does the collective need to know for their highest good? Okay? Okay, and you want to come out there. Okay. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I was yarning at the beginning. I said someone must be feeling tired. Okay, someone must be feeling tired, maybe looking for a change. We're starting off with occupation number 34. You could be someone, maybe it's your job, okay, where you work. Maybe you're looking to change your position. You're grateful for your job, but you're interested in upgrading or changing your position at work, okay? You could be also there could be like a bulletin board or something in the break room, some kind of area on your job where they place positions that are available or upcoming positions and opportunities. You could have a job where they like to hire within first or make the offers within first, and then they hire outside of the company. So you could be desiring some kind of different work. You could be bored with what you do. You could also be desiring more money, more finances. You could also be looking forward to planning for your future, male or female. Remember, gender is fluid in tarot. And so you could be desiring to, make preparations for your future, okay? So you could be in reflection mode, really considering where you are, being honest with yourself, and thinking about your future. Having money put away, maybe starting some kind of savings. You like your job though. You just desire to be in another position. I'm picking up you could have been there for 5 years or longer. 5 years, I'm getting 10 years, 13 years, okay? The position that you have now makes you feel like you are stagnant. It's a position that you feel will take you nowhere when it comes to the pay or the benefits. But there are other opportunities within the company, and that's what you're desiring. That's what you're aiming for. I see someone constantly checking this bulletin board or whatever area that is on your job. This could be by the time clock. This could be in the break room, in the conference room. This could also be online. I see someone constantly checking for openings. Okay? You could be also desiring to improve your housing situation and maybe the lifestyle that you desire, as well as the upgrade of housing that you want for you or your family if you are a parent, parental figure. You could have children as well and a spouse. You could have a family. You are desiring to have a bigger living space or quarters. You could be also interested in expanding your family. Okay, I'm picking up bad health here. So you could hear that someone that you know, someone close to you, or possibly a friend or a family member may not be in their best conditions right now. This may be someone who is elderly, or this could just be someone who's having maybe some kind of procedure. Okay. I'm not picking up any terminal energy here, but this could just be someone that you know or close to you that just isn't in their best state of being right now. This person could be also asking or relying on you for assistance collective. This could be assistance financially. This could be assistance around their home, like with cooking or cleaning, maybe running errands for them, or this could be financially. And so maybe that is also an extra influence of you seeking better pay, a different position at work, so that you're able to manage yourself as well as be an of assistance to whomever this is. This could also be a friend. Maybe this is a best friend who's not doing well. Maybe they've had a procedure done, a minor procedure, spirit is saying, and maybe they're down for a couple of months and they just need a little help, a little hand, and you would like to be there, make plans for your future as well as be there for this loved one. The spirit is saying there is a great opportunity coming for you in a distant horizon, so remain optimistic about your present as well as your future. One second, ladies and gentlemen. All right, it's fine. Anyway. This could be someone who really holds you in high honor. You know, this person that is not feeling well at this time. And this could be, if not a family member or someone close to you, this could be like a best friend. And they hold you in high honor, and the same as vice versa, you hold them in high honor. You both could have a reputation of just helping each other. This could be a best friend of 10 years or more. Maybe you've been knowing them your entire life since a small child. You're like BFFs, do everything together. Okay. This does not have to be a romantic connection either, but it could be. Okay. Maybe you do have someone you're dating or a lover who is, not feeling well at this time, maybe on bed rest, unable to move as much, and they are calling on you to ask you to do favors. You know, there's an expectation because of the reputation that has already been established between the two of you. You could be really stressing out about this, and spirit is saying for you not to be hard on yourself. You're only one person. It is not your fault that this person, is in bad health. Hopefully they have a speedy recovery, but you are one person. Okay, you are one person collective. And yes, you desire more for yourself and you want to plan for your future. And so it's okay to help this person, but spirit is saying for you to do what you can. Don't try to over assert yourself and then you stress yourself out. And you're in a situation where you're on bed rest. So spirit is saying be mindful of that. I'm picking up on the energy of someone who could be feeling maybe sad or guilty, or like, this is my best friend. They're always there for me. And maybe financially, right now you may just not have it. You're making the money, but you're making enough to cover your household. You're not making enough to cover your household and someone else's. And this could bother you at this time. And so spirit is saying for you not to be so down on yourself, to not, internalize or inflict any negative energy. You have been on a journey yourself in life. Everyone has their own situations, and everyone has their own moments that are uncomfortable, that, unpleasant, but they have to endure them. And if you're not able to assist in one way, Spirit is saying just be there for them the best way that you can, but do not sacrifice your well being, which is becoming stressed, losing sleep, or going bankrupt, trying to do something that is beyond you. You know, just do what you can, because you have to maintain yourself and your well being. You are important, Spirit is saying, and you matter as well. You have things to do and you have a life to live. So do what you can. If you can't help them financially, hey, maybe you can show up and do the laundry, or do the cleaning for them. Maybe you can run some errands. The areas that you want to help, if you can't, be honest with them and let them know, and maybe they can make preparations to ask someone else or find a different way. Okay. Far as the financial part, because I'm picking that up. Okay, so don't neglect your bills. Keep your lights on. Don't let your lights get turned off because you want to keep theirs on. You have to be honest with yourself and let them know. Just financially, friend, we usually have each other's back, but this is not a good time right now. Just let them know your cash has a curfew. Okay, just say my cash has a curfew. Okay, at this time, I'm not able to help you financially, but there are other things that I can do to assist you. Cooking, cleaning, running errands for you. Okay. That's a collective need to know. All right. Good card. Good card. Okay. We love the Kipper deck. It's such a classic one. I like all the Kipper decks. All right. See, yeah. Yep. Be careful with overwhelming yourself. You're only one person. You're trying to get yourself out of a job that you're not happy with. You're grateful for it, but it's just helping you get by. Now, if you receive that promotion or that position, and you get the bonus, or you have the extra, it arrives, then fine. But don't deplete yourself, okay? Because you've been in this energy for a while, okay? You've been on a journey with working hard, being independent, and having to sustain life by yourself. Though you have this best friend or family member or whoever this is that you are close with. I'm picking up you are close with this person. If this is someone in your family, this could be someone you're close with. You may not talk to your family, but this person you talk to. That kind of energy. All right. A best friend, a favorite cousin, something like that. All right, so put it where it resonates. So you've been in this energy of toil and labor, and really working with what you are given, and doing the best you can. You spread yourself as thin as it can get, Spirit is saying. So be careful with overextending yourself, okay? Could have also, neglected possibly dating and having a love life. You could have, neglected that part of your life. You could be someone who doesn't date, okay? And you're very handsome or beautiful, whoever you are. You could get compliments, and people could often ask you and be shocked that you are single. But you have sacrificed so much, whomever I'm speaking to. You're very kind. You're very responsible when it comes to life, when it comes to your business, taking care of business, putting first things first, but don't drain yourself, okay? You've made enough sacrifices. You've made enough sacrifices, collective. So there is an energy of unexpected wealth here that may arrive. This could be to the person that is, not feeling well at this time. I'm picking up this person may have, okay, supplement insurance. All right, Rita. This is some different energy. I'm picking up that this person, Aflac, okay. I'm picking up that this person may have forgotten that they once applied for supplement insurance, and that is coverage that covers you whether you are working or not. If you were to get injured at home, if you were to have a procedure, it's benefits, cash that is given to you is something that you pay into, and it helps sustain you, with your bills while you are recovering or while you are, on sick leave or whatever your situation is. So this person may contact you, which is wonderful. This is a blessing, letting you know that they have forgot. Like, you know what, friend? I got good news. I forgot. I forgot that I applied for supplement insurance. You know, and you're gonna be like, great, great, great. It's gonna give you a big relief and give them a great relief as well. So that's good news that is coming in. That is great news. Okay. And so, therefore, you no longer have to be concerned, stressed out, or overwhelmed, about not being able to help them at this time. Okay. Because I'm picking up, this is a really good friend. You really love them. If they're not family, you love them like family. Okay. And so you don't have to be stressed. You can relax, and focus on you and still do what you can. Go visit them, go spend time with them. If they need something done around the house, do that for them. If they need an errand ran, go get their favorite food or whatever. Yeah. Okay. And we have so many different things they have now, from the DoorDash to the groceries come to your doorstep. They got just about everything that you can order online, right? You can even have your prescriptions come to your door. I mean, they even have dispensaries who deliver. I don't know who they're for. Everybody delivers now, but maybe this person still needs someone there to actually, go and get them things, get their things from from outside or from wherever it's delivered to at their home. Because I'm picking up like bed rest, okay? Like maybe it could be an issue like with they had surgery on their leg or their knee. Maybe they need to elevate it or, not move as much, okay? Picking up a light procedure, okay? So with beautification here, balance is being restored in your life collective where you're able to focus on yourself, and not be so stressed and overwhelmed about you and this friend here. This is a different kind of energy here. Okay, let me get another kipper deck here. All right, what else is collective? Whoa. Whoa. Okay, I'll take it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, the fear and being stressed and overwhelmed, that is going to dissipate. The fact that your friend has this supplement insurance, they'll be able to take care of themselves. If it's rent they have to pay, they'll be able to pay that rent. Utilities, food, prescriptions, whatever it is, and that's going to give you a relief. You don't want to worry about this person being ill and also needing a place to stay at the same time. Okay. But there are positive changes, Spirit is saying, that is on the horizon for you to stay patient, stay grateful as you've been doing. A position may come up on this job, or you may even hear about a job somewhere else. You may be torn in between the two. I'm picking up. You may it may be a position there on the job that you're on, and with your seniority, if you've been there that long, I don't know if you would leave it, but to each his own. You do what you want. An opportunity may arrive, but you may also apply for another job somewhere else, and you may be at the same time be given an opportunity uh, to make a choice. You may be gifted with two opportunities to make a choice between two different occupations. What else can I need to know regarding this job, helping this friend? One second, ladies and gentlemen. So this is confirmation again. You are releasing your murky thoughts. You are releasing stress. You will not be overwhelmed, okay? Knowing that your friend is safe and finances are provided, okay? Um, Decision, I just said you're going to be gifted two job opportunities at the same time. While you're going to apply for two of them, but they're both going to contact you at the same time. You know, your current job and another position that you're applying for outside of that. Hmm. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. There's going to be a conversation had, and this friend is going to express how much they appreciate you, collective. And you may feel that you're not doing enough or just feel bad because I'm picking up you two have that like twin energy. When one person is feeling sad, you feel sad. That's how close you are with each other. And there's going to be a conversation. They're going to let you know how much they appreciate you. Okay? Is there anything else collectively to me? Anything else collectively to know? One second, ladies and gentlemen, again. Let me get the cards together, my friend. Straight into that here. And it looks like you will also obtain that house that you are desiring. Okay? I picked that up earlier in the first kipper deck. So we got it confirmed again in the geek kipper deck. Okay, so you will, be able to obtain that place that you desire, whether it's a house, a condo, or apartment. Whatever it is that you are desiring, I'm picking up that you are desiring more space. Okay. And so just because it is, a mansion on here and this looks like a colonial home here, it could be an apartment for you. It could be maybe you're in an efficiency. Maybe you want a two-bedroom apartment, whatever it is, a duplex, okay, a house, a ranch style home, okay? All right. Whatever it is you desire, okay? When it comes to your living space, when I'm picking up on someone wanting more space for your family, or you want to create a family. Maybe you have a child on the way, or you plan on having children. Okay. You have a child on the way. Congratulations. Ah, it may be a boy. Congratulations. Yep. And the one in the eight, we have 18 up here. Okay. That's nine. Nine represents fulfillment, entertainment, fruition, bringing things into fruition, manifesting things that are tangible, things you can touch and experience here in the 3D. Confirmed. Living room. Okay. I see someone decorating, very happy, very pleased. Working your new job. Oh, I did not even know it was working your new job. Working your new job. Didn't I just say you're going to get that job offer? You're going to have two of them. And you're going to have to make a decision. Okay. You're going to choose whichever one works for you. I hear somebody say the one with the most money. Okay. New job, new career. Okay. By then, possibly this friend will be healed and able to come to your house and kick it with you, or you have a housewarming gathering, whatever that is. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It's looking good, collective. All right. You may also have someone who's interested in you romantically, okay, who sees you as someone who is worthy of, dating, okay. main person here. They see you as a good catch. They like your style. We have rich gentlemen here. So it looks like collective. You're going from, I don't want to say rags to riches, but rags to riches, baby. It looks like you're going from, being concerned, with toil and labor here, occupation, being overwhelmed, being in a job that you don't like, to just flipping the script out of nowhere. This is like a blessing coming in disguise. You don't see it coming. You're working towards it, but you don't believe, like really believe. You know it's possible, but you don't believe, like really believe, if you get my drift. And it's coming. It's coming. You don't even know it. This is like a whole new life here, okay? From your employment to, your dating life, your friend healing, okay? Increased money as well is out here, okay? Yeah, someone is very interested in you, so much so they are in their thoughts, okay? Male or female, remember gender is fluid in tarot. They are in their thoughts over you, okay? You at the new job, okay? You have a whole new life here that is coming for you. A whole new life, but you're very deserving of it. You've been through a journey, you've been through a lot, you've endured a lot, you've also tolerated a lot. You're someone who has experienced maybe a lot of hardships, but you're not a complainer. You're not a complainer. Okay? No more feeling like you are in prison, like you are stuck. That energy is dissipating. You're moving forward towards progress, collective. You're moving forward. Yes, you've been on a long journey, but you don't complain. You don't talk about it. I'm hearing the things that you have experienced, people will be shocked, but you don't complain. You just, you focus on yourself. You get up, you go to work, you do what needs to be done. You see about those who you care about, like this friend who is under, not feeling well, and you just do the best you can, one day at a time, one beat at a time. hmm Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. Beautiful. hmm Yeah. Beautiful energy. What else the collective needs to know? Okay. oh. Oh yeah. Wow, collective. Wow, 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 wow. Hmm. I'm looking for this card that I pulled out. That's not it. That's not it. But anyway, someone sees you as the main character, as I pulled out earlier. I don't know where that card is. They see you as the main character, someone they want to have in their life. Okay? They see you as this person. You're a catch. You're very attractive. It looks like while you're busy, that's what you're a woman. It looks like while you're busy, minding your business, being grateful and thankful. Well, main character, main female. I think that's what I was looking for. It looks like because you're doing what you're supposed to do, that's why, these things are being granted to you, collective. And these cards are every which way it happens. This favor is being granted to you. This job opportunity, this new love relationship. It's all being granted to you. And your friend is healing. They're doing well. Okay, that procedure is something temporary. It's nothing terminal. I said that at the beginning. But yeah, so much so it's going to be a lot of passion in this relationship, a lot of like-minded energy. You could be someone who loves roses, okay? Maybe red roses, pink roses, white roses, okay? This could be someone who loves to bring flowers to people they care about as well, okay? And they see you as someone to Stick around for long term, okay? For the long haul. So they're here, to be committed to you for a long time, not for a short time. This person here. As you see the picture here, this person has silver hair in here, you know. This person is here to be in your life for a long time. Okay, they see you as someone worth sticking around for. So much so, they are confused and in their thoughts. This person could be so interested in you that they're nervous. You make them nervous, Spirit is saying. Your mere presence. They have not said this to you, but one day they may confess and tell you that. Like when I first met you, I was so in love with you. You made me nervous whenever I was around you. Okay. But just like you think about them day and night, they think about you too. You two could be telepathically connecting a lot and, not be aware of it, yeah. Please believe when people cross your mind, it's not for nothing, okay? And it's not always a negative thing. A lot of people like to jump to the negative, but just pay attention of the feelings that you are having, okay? It might be some sexual energy, or it might just be some reminiscent energy, or it could be energy of, the coven that you have built with that person, when you think of people, okay? All right. And so, yeah, we're closing out with great fortune. So, yes, your money is changing, your lifestyle is changing. The things you desire is here. The house, the job, the relationship. You're having a glow up. This is your justice. As I said, you're someone who has endured a lot, but you don't complain. You're like the Eight of Pentacles energy. You keep your head down and you stay focused on work. You're not someone to go around, oh, I was raised this way and they did this to me. No, you're like, we're going to take what we got and we're going to keep on moving. We're going to keep it moving. We're going to be grateful. Okay. You're someone who doesn't complain. I keep hearing that. And you don't sit around and talk about your past. Okay. It's not that you're hiding anything. You're not looking for sympathy. You're not looking for, to run a guilt trip. Uh, you have chosen to accept life. It is what it is. It's the past and it's gone. And it's not to hide or ignore anything. It just is what it is. And it is the past and it is gone. And you understand, like, hey, I have life and I have a life to live. And so I must keep going. You can't allow these different things to stop you or block you. We even got a new baby out here. You got the baby, the relationship, the money, the house, the job. Ooh, the healing friend. Who are you? Who are you? Very beautiful. Who are you? Wow. You don't even know this is coming. Your ancestors say they hold you in high honor. I said that was the last card. It happens sometime. Okay. We had high honor out here earlier. Okay. What the ancestors is saying with this second high honor is that they hold you in high honor. And that's why this great fortune is coming to you. These opportunities, this relationship, the money, the child, the house, all the things that you desire. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So beautiful. So beautiful. So beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. As I said, you've been on a journey, a long one, a long journey. But you've never complained. You never gave up on yourself. You've always found a way to persevere, no matter what it looked like, no matter what it felt like. Even if you are someone who, hey, maybe cried when you were alone, that's okay. It's nothing wrong with crying at all. It's very cleansing. It's a release. But you chose not to stay there. You got your cleansing on, wiped those tears, got you some rest, and kept it moving. Great fortune. Unexpected money. It's a coming. So this concludes the read. I trust and hope it assists you for your highest good. Later.